Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever and whenever you happen to be watching this Race Around Tokyo, coming at you with some more Katamari loved by Mina. That's Mina as in the everybody, and not Mina as in like Mina Harker from Dracula. Completely different person or set of people. I'm gonna go to channel, go to mod mode. It's got us on games and frickin' whatever. I don't even know. It's been a day. It's just been a whole fucking day, and I'm not here for it. I'm just here for gonna do some nice relaxing, roll some stuff up, and that's like, we can't really ask for more from life than just rolling shit up, right? Probably not. I don't know, it probably wouldn't be healthy. God, it's so loud. I don't know how loud it is on y'all's end. Hopefully not too. Boo, 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 boo. Who were we? We were Miso? I mean, I like Miso, but there are better choices for cousins. I should give folks like a little bit of time to show up. We'll take a look at the collection for a little bit. Do do boo boo. Do shooby do boo boo boo. Oh, it's royalty. We haven't gotten any royalty yet. That's okay though. I want to peep a cousin with a strawberry figure. She's in the habit of eating only the strawberries in her strawberry shortcake. Well, that's silly. That's silly. We stand a queen. We got Spiky Butt. Cousin eats too much, although he wasn't even dieting. He says he's gained it all back. I don't even know what that means. A cousin who looks a lot like the prince from certain angles. Apparently he was once so surprised his face jumped out of his body. You know, if you can pull it off. If you can pull it off. Where's my Miso? With a smell. Miso is a cousin with a smell. I don't know how I feel about that. That feels like a lot. Maybe we'll do like a quick roll through one of the earlier stages. We could do that. I want to save off on like newer stuff until other folks get here. No, I just looked at the collection. I don't need to look at it again. I'm good, thank you. The loading times in this game are kind of... Just knock that kid on the floor. They're kind of pants. Is this all we got? We don't have, Oh, I love the shades. We'll do those. We don't have a camera yet. I don't remember where the camera is. Alright, let's, Can't you show me a good rainbow for a change? Damn. These people are cold. Just absolutely brutal. Now, is this... I forget if this is like the time stage, or if we're on just... Zoop about? Oh, we're kind of bored of making things bigger. We're sick and tired of just making it bigger. So we had a notion. Even though we're starving. Just try rolling as quickly as possible to get it to about this big. You can do it. We know. Alrighty, good luck then. Cool. This is easy peasy. I would like the prince. But I don't know if this will be a good version of the stage. Get it? Oh, Floppable, lovely to see you. Hope you're well. Life ain't giving you any garbage? It better not be. Or I will be quite cross with life. I believe life. What are you fucking doing? What are you even doing, giving Floppable garbage? Hopefully both you and Ms. Tiny Paws and Princess as well are all doing wonderfully. Hey, hey! Yes? I have been properly hayed? I don't know if there's, is there more to the message than just haying? There doesn't have to be, by the way, just checking, just being sure. Now, I wish I remembered where we get the camera. Because there are some good pictures just waiting in this game. And I would like to be taking them. It's funny because I spent like most of the day today platinuming this on my alt account. Or one of my alt accounts. The doctor agreed with me that my chronic fatigue issues are related to long COVID, because I've been dealing with that since I got sick, so... Oh, fuck. Hate that. Hate everything about that. Is there... Oh, there was more. I decided to rip off the proverbial band-aid and go, fuck it, I'm gonna try she-it pronouns, after thinking it over for a long, long while. Well, howdy do. Okay. Okay. We're down with that. Is... in a practical sense... Because I always wonder with folks, like, when they got split pronouns, and I know I've asked this before, but not to you specifically, it's just one of these things I don't have enough chances with, so I don't remember the protocol. Like, it's interchangeable for you. That's exactly what I was gonna ask. Thank you so much for reading my mind. I mean that in the most sincere of fashions, because it just really cut to the chase. Okay. That's super cool. The king is just nagging on us. Now, in a broader nimbus of reference, do you not appreciate terms like girl or other specifically gendered things like as callouts? The she-it isn't related to gender-related reasons, though. Still binary woman, but being ace, being aerospec, being autistic as fuck, being... Oh, hold on a second. Allow. Glad I caught that. Being autistic as fuck, being not cis, being not het, all that is very... How to put it? I feel very strongly distant from the rest of conventional society. I do like girl. I'm very much a binary woman. I gotcha. I am on the trolley. I'm on the trolley about a lot of those feelings, honestly. I got like, yeah, I can dig that. So the it's is more of a fuck you. I'm so far removed from all of you deal. I dig and it resonates. There's... You've put into words a feeling that I have that I would like to elaborate on, and I don't precisely know how. But the idea of being a feeling like... Yes, binary woman. Yes, like that part I'm good with, but like binary woman in the way that broken glass and barbed wire is binary woman. Like they exist in the same range? Abandoned factories? Burnt things? And I can see where like the it's plays into that. I don't know if that's like a step that I would take personally, like just for myself, because I do like and resonate with the she/her, but it's a complicated she/her. A lot of the times I'm an outsider looking in. That's a fucking mood. I'm like... Floppable, I'm glad you're in my life to this extent. I'm glad that you and people like you are in my life to the extent that you are. That, like, sometimes I hear ideas that bounce around in my dome piece from y'all, and it kind of makes it a little bit easier to see the edges of the concept. I like that. That cat is saying woof. I kind of love that the cat is saying woof, but the cat is saying woof. Us! Hive, lovely to see you. Hope you are well. If you need to go to bed, please by all means do that thing. I will not twist your tail to stay up later than you feel capable of. I'm almost 89 years old, but young at heart. My perspective is still fresh, but I can't seem to find anything fun. Oh, lady, I've already grown up to be you. A friend told me that Katamari Damacy is fun. Is it true? I don't know, we're gonna find out, lady. I've also sent you a cat saying pretty much woof. Okay, I gotta peep that. It's very much me letting my far more abrasive side out. Yo, gotta get a set of like sandpaper pants. Wait, is the king... I missed the beginning of that statement. Is the king like recommending euthanasia? King, that's kinda fucked. Us! Kronos! The afro, the war stripe, the pompadour. Oh, we just remembered we had a pompadour. We were the sharpest of the sharp, those were the days. What, excitement? You want excitement? You're talking about a pompadour, yes? No, it's far too late now. My, your highness is avant-garde. Avant-garde. Alrighty, so starting now, let's roll it Vanguard style. Yo! Let's roll it Vanguard style sounds like a porn phrase. Is that a thing? Can it be a thing now? There's a couple of good songs on that album. Not very many, I don't think, but there's a couple. Is Kill the King on Euthanasia? Or do I just like associate it with that? 'Cause Kill the King is a banger. It is not? Kill the King and Crown of Thorns I used to do at karaoke like all the time. Kronos, how you doing tonight? It is lovely to see you. I hope you're doing very well. I did not get as much work done in create mode today as I would have liked to because today was kind of fucky. I was playing around a little bit with sound effects and cameras, just getting a feel for them. I feel like I don't feel like the two different sound effects are layering. like, I feel like one is canceling out the other, and I don't know why. But it might just be my ears that are garbage. No, it's the ears that are wrong. Have you played with their volumes? It's kind of important. I had one set to like... Well, the first time I tried, I had them both set to 60. And I was like, well, that's probably not helping. And then I set one to 60 and one to 65. And it feels like the one that's at 65 is like really drowning out the one that's at 60. I'm worried to put things too much over 60 because, like, it seems like it gets really loud. I don't know if that's a legitimate concern, but it is a concern that I have. Oh, also, that kid that I was telling you about yesterday, who accused me of causing LBP3 to fail retroactively, they actually responded, and they said I had written an essay that they were not going to take the time to read. Side note, I responded with like 3 sentences. That's an essay these days. And that what they were trying to say was just the simple word aesthetic, and that I could figure that out, but they didn't care enough to explain any further, and they were going to go away now. And then I told them that if they had a thing to say, that they should just put on their big kid boots and say it instead of like hinting around it like a little bitch. And if they couldn't do that much, they could just zip their fucking lips like a child. I did yes. It was very essay-esque, I guess. I would rather the people weren't bigots, but like, if they're gonna be bigots, and I'm pretty sure that this was what was going on here, I would just rather that they just owned it. Just say it with their full chest. Like, the aesthetic that you are disappointed with is called queer. Oh, I am off the pathing for this so bad. Give me a sec. I can give it to your Discord. Well, yeah, I can give it to your Discord, cause like you're on Discord. It's not like an epic takedown or anything. It's just like, okay, my dude. There we go. I guess I was being a little bit of a hypocrite by not coming out and saying that I thought he was being a bigot, but you know, I kind of wanted to give him the chance to just own it himself. Well, themselves. I don't, you know, there's no indication there. So I should leave it ambiguous? Come here, child. Oh no, the child! She clipped through the wall. Darn it. I've missed my chance. The game died to aesthetic, right, which is definitely the issue that LBP3 had. It's okay to say you're a homophobe, then when they confirm it, ban them and say it's okay for you to ban homophobes. I mean, no, absolutely. I mean, hell, I would ban them just even if they didn't confirm it, but... It's just this whole, like, song and dance about, well, I didn't exactly say that trannies should die. Point to me exactly where I said that. Point to me where I said those exact words. If you can't do that, then I'm clearly not a bigot. It's like, you know, let us all give each other just enough credit to be able to discern that words have meanings and to be able to connect dots. It's such blatant pedantry. Yes, it is. That's an excellent way to put it. I guess it's fine to leave be. It's a battle of attrition and everybody loses. I mean, I've said the thing that I wanted to say. I mean, honestly, I should know better myself than just, like, blatantly just baiting this kid into being the bigot that he so clearly wants to be. Like, because I knew what I was doing. My man, my child, you think you're being smart, but recess like a decade on you on your bigotry radar. I mean, you're not wrong. I kinda hate it, but this is one of those times when, you know, having been around the block a couple of times kinda helps. I'm invested in the way that, like, a cat is invested in a dead mouse. And that doesn't speak very well to my, like, my ethics or morals, but my immediate idea was like, oh, let's have fun with this. I may not be the best person, is what I'm saying. And I'm okay with that. I do not think Bailey's interested in deadmau5. I mean, but I want to do a joke here, but I don't really know what genre of music deadmau5 is, so I can't say that Bailey is a closet genre fan, and the whole joke is just dead. Just the poor thing, just lying there on the ground dead. My Chemical Romance makes Debbie hyperactive. Are we counting this as a good thing or a bad thing? Because I feel like that could go either way. Is it like a one-way trip to the Zoomies? She goes floom and speeds up and down the hallway. That's cute as fuck, though. Like, let's be honest. That's pretty darn cute. The entirety of my knowledge of deadmau5 is appeared in Goat Simulator, and for some reason, on the index card with their name on it, in my brain, it just says Skrillex. Which I don't think is right. The index cards in my brain are just like, most commonly just word association. Unlike deadmau5, Skrillex can and has played metal guitar. Okay. Os! Alice, lovely to see you. Hope you're well. Has Skrillex played the Clubbing of Isaac? Or other Isaac guitar medleys? We're distracted by the Pompadour and can't remember so well. Skrillex used to be part of an emo band. I mean, good for Skrillex? Was that a positive experience for him? I still, even though I know that this is not the case, I have in fact been on numerous occasions schooled in this very subject. I still think that emo is shoegaze. And that's not a thing. That's not how that works. No, like I'm very clear that in fact emo is not shoegaze. I am on a functional level aware of this fact. On an emotional, this is how my brain treats these two different pieces of information. It just crams them together. Wait, they're like the Nazis, right? Well, your Katamari is as big as 4,850 of these. These what? You just started the statement with well. It's one guy and he's a literal Nazi that burned a church. Gotcha. He only knows in an emo band and has a song of his in Far Cry 3 and that's about it. Wait, we're talking about Skrillex, right? Not deadmau5? Don't forget, literal murder! This Katamari feels plants-ish. Except, we like a Katamari that's vehicle-y. I thought it would be dull, but it's really a lot of fun. I feel almost like I've grown along with the Katamari. It's not much of a thank you gift, but I'd like you to have this Katamari. Ooh, really? You're giving it to us? Varg is like a whole thing. Is Varg people, or is Varg like a genre? Okay, Varg is people. I knew a guy who somehow met Varg due to his job. Apparently he is, in fact, as much of an asshole in person as you'd expect. Varg is the Nazi guy. I hate it. I hate it. These Nazi guys just gotta go away. The Katamari is going to be in space. That's kind of exciting. Twitch! Twitch, you can't eat my mod's messages, you jackass. That's how you know that, fucking Bezos is a Burzum fan. Also, this is fabulous. And I love the way that Old King's, like, arm comes directly out of the center of his body. Oh, Yes! Jelly beans! How you doing? Oh, I'm acting sleepy. That is a mood. I am also sleepy. Over here, on this side of the planet, it's been a long day. Oh, that's right. I remember the D&D clone, or at least I remember people talking about it. That was a fine hit. Kronos, you'll be amused to know that I... Floppable, what the hell? You'll be amused to know that I platted this today. I mean, not on this account, but I have platted We Love Katamari, and it's a very generous platinum. Why? I mean, I don't know if we even need to know why, but why? I played the whole thing on a different account off stream. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Because I didn't want to, like, I didn't want to get a bunch of progress on the stream account. And I forgot that you could just play a different file. So I was gonna make an alternate account anyway because I wanted to have a backup in case this is very laughable, but I ever use up all of my publishes on LBP3. So I was like, well, here's my opportunity. Isn't he also the dude who wrote a whole site about how black metal is important because unlike death metal, it's the only extreme metal genre because death metal is to death metal. What? 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 That's like saying... What? I mean, fuck that guy, he's a Nazi. I don't even know why I'm considering his opinions, but like, that's a senseless statement. Death metal is to death metal? And then it's not extreme enough? Is that Fatal? I don't know if that's Fatal. I don't know if Fatal was done by Nazis, but I do know that there was a lot of sexual assault in that game, so that's the thing. Speaking of picking up on subtle hints, I noticed that there's a talk at a conference I'm attending tomorrow that... Wait, actually, let me pause. Hi, this was going to go up on Twitch, but Twitch ate it and then you DM'd it to me. Do you want me to read this out loud, or is this something that, like, you just wanted me to read but not, like, share? It's from a game called literally Age of Decadence. I hate it. I hate it. Death metal is too orthodox and safe. Okay, then in that case, I'll just read this myself. Gotcha. Gotcha. Also, I think your job should go to hell, honestly. Just in general, but you know, jobs should just go to hell. Excuse me. Wait. Let me put a pin here because I just noticed what Automod tried to block that I allowed through half an hour ago from Floppable. Because it was something Floppable said, so I didn't even need to consider like what it was that was said, because it's Floppable, and you know, it's not gonna be anything that you wouldn't want read on channel. And the thing that auto-modded was the sentence, "I do like girl!" exclamation point. What the fuck? Automod! What? Automod, do you need help? Are you in like an incel black hole or something? Have you been black-pilled? Automod, I tried to block it again! What the fuck? It did it again! Floppable! It didn't automod, my gender is fuck you. It automodded in this last sentence, it automodded I do like girl. I mean, look, automod, it was a statement about gender, it was not a statement about attraction. But, you know, what the fuck, automod? What the fuck? I am so confused. Yeah, okay, I do like women. Automod is black-pilled. Wait, is that what that is? Is that like... Are the incels, are they black-pilled? Is that what that's called? There's like the whole like X-pilled, like bracket X-pilled thing, and I don't 100% get it. And in fact, the fact that I know it enough to not get it probably means that it's done as an idiomatic phrase. Us! Holly! Automod out there hating girl likers and overshadowing my grand entrance. Automod's just being a bitch, honestly. Automod's being a little bitch. I don't know how it lives with itself. I'm a massive fucking lesbian. Please stop being a shit. I mean, me too. Oh, come on, Automod, Automod me. Don't be a coward. Put on your big kid boots, Automod. Take me off of Twitch. Jeff Bezos is a bosom-loving, lesbian-hating asshole. I permitted a term now and my page crashed. What? It's time to stream on Check Notes. Kick? I think there's a streaming service called Kick. I'm not planning to move to them, but... I know there's a streaming service that's also like it's like a crypto gambling thing. Oh, we gotta get Diz. I'm not leaving this level without Diz. Because she's fabulous. Quite possibly even better than Miso. And that's hard. Because Miso's pretty rockin'. Almost all the alternatives are like crypto and free speech grifters. I'm not surprised. Disappointed perhaps, but not surprised. Yo! Wait, I didn't get the introduction to the cousin that we rolled up because the Katamari got too big. That sucks. I hate that. Uderwise is like YouTube streaming and Facebook gaming. That sounds like a perfectly hell-like composition there. And by composition I mean combination, because I can talk like a human being. No, I did not. Why did Automod hold that? I need to know. Alright, I will peep it after this level. It's misogynistic to like women according to Automod? What the fuck, Automod? You're gonna get me in trouble with my downstairs neighbor because I'm gonna be yelling about this. What is your fucking problem, Automod? I am actually kind of shocked. That is clown shoes to an extreme degree that I had not even considered. Automod, you need to have a sit down with like a professional. And you need to be in the timeout corner with like a professional. This is the same Automod that didn't catch like all trans people should die. So, you know. Love that. Love that. Automod is only misogynistic if I exclusively refer to women as females. Like some kind of Ferengi. Make your mod bot. It doesn't look it, but we're happy for you. Oh my god, the king is happy for us. If I was gonna use bots, I would need to be like actually streaming through like OBS, which is one of the reasons why I would also like to be. Oh my god, Holly. I mean, Automod is through Twitch specifically, whereas I'm thinking of like Nightbot and that type of shit. Which may not be what you're thinking of, but I think for me to add bots, I'd have to like... I don't think I could be streaming through the PS4. I think I'd need to be streaming through my own setup. We've adopted a new pose. Is it blocking I do like girl to you like a girl? What? Do you think that's it? I hate it, but really? It could be. Help for misogyny. I'm just... Damn. A genuine question, how much would a setup that you would be able to stream on a PC cost for you? I don't know. Oh, you fart like a girl. Oh my god, Holly. So it's all just rose petals. I don't know, Alice. Like I haven't done any pricing up. The last time I looked at a laptop that was supposedly stream worthy, God, I think it was. How much was it? This is like going back 3 or 4 years ago, maybe. I want to say it was like 80,000 yen or something, but I'm not 100% sure. I was once told I wrote like a girl back in high school. Lol. I was told I sat like a girl when I was in Scouts, and that kind of messed me up for a bit, and I kind of hated it. I'm working on my handwriting so I can write like a girl someday. I mean, you are writing like a girl right now. You're putting cute eyelashes on your mimics. Why did I not get that insult instead of the weird xenophobia I got? I don't know, honestly. I'm certain it wasn't a jab, just an honest observation of my cursor. I don't know, I kind of have the feeling that anytime someone is telling someone who thinks, or may in fact be, a lad, that they do something like a girl, there's like a 95% chance that there's at least some jab in there. Because we got such weird hang-ups over that. My mom tried to shame me for for hating bad textures by saying, "You're such a girl." And I got to tell her, "Correct. Thanks for the affirmation." Oh, I love that. Insensitive, sure, but I didn't take any malice. No, I mean, yeah, I don't want to cast aspersions on whoever had said that to you. A lot of my teachers and students genuinely thought I was Brazilian due to how I spoke. So I got a lot of "leave this country, you're Brazilian" insults. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. I feel like there was other stuff I was going to tell you, Kronos, about LBP. Only that I think I got the camera working kind of nice. Or at least I got a camera that, like, I get how it works. The bounce and jiggle that you were telling me about, like a couple of, was it last week maybe? Where you put the camera on a piston and it's on like it's on a speed setting, and you know, when the tag triggers it, it'll bounce up like for half a second type of deal. You need to see the trans-affirming misogynist parrot. It works best once you have the path locked on. If there are still variables, it might be harder to sync. Well, I mean, that's... Okay, well, here's what I did, and tell me if this is weird. The way that you've said it now, it sounds like I would want to have the trigger on the sequencer that the cameras are on. But what I did was I put the trigger on an impact sensor so that when the eye hits the panels. This was all done in the test bed. Like, I wasn't doing this in the actual mode itself. I just kind of wanted to see how it would look as like a sequence of events. Like an actual cutscene. I'm not concerned about the shake because I'm more focused on the camera physically keeping up with the eye. That, yeah. I guess it's mostly just, like, making sure that we get the length of that particular, like, set of cutscene cameras long enough. Oh, we should get, like, there's a cousin that we can get really quick. If you play this level with the cousin that you unlock in this level, they swap out the cousin with a flat prince, which I probably won't use because we've got Diz, but the flat prince is still kind of cute. And the more cousins that I pick up now, the easier it'll be to get the platinum on this file later. You don't actually have to finish the entire encyclopedia to get the platinum, which means that we don't have to fuck with Cowbear, which I love. You also don't need to get all the presents, but you do need to get all the cousins. And that kind of sucks. It's a good remix. I'm so sad that the supermarket level isn't in this game. I got it mixed up, and it's in Katamari Forever, because the supermarket level's really fun. I like that one a lot. Now, I could just get Katamari Forever, like, for myself, but I wouldn't be able to stream it because it's PS3 exclusive. I hope you get bitten by that parrot in the best, most affirming way. Wait, is this a parrot that we can actually visit? Wait, is this the parrot that only bites girls? The Flat Prince sounds like a friend group's name for the transmask friend they used to mock for being totally flat-chested pre-transition. I could see it. Who is Daniel Striped Tiger? Is this... I'm gonna say something completely senseless here, but sometimes I have to. Is this an actual striped tiger? Are we remiss in thinking that this is actually a tiger? I imagine probably remiss. Hey Jack, you got no tits! Trans ally dude, bro. See, I need to go. I need to get the plan is I need to get on HRT, and then I need to go back to the funeral home that I worked at, so that Jackie could just be like, "Hey, tits," because he would say tits about everything. That was like his word. Although by this point he's probably old enough to be dead. Jackie was kind of old. He's the small tiger from Mr. Rogers? I did not know this? How did I not know this? You see the tits on that chick? Tits. Oh, Jackie. I'm in a battle with time to come out due to my tits growing again. I mean, you can just let your tits come out. It's like, whoops. Don't know how that happened. Where'd those come from? Just leaning over to get the gravy for the gravy boat. I shouldn't find that. I shouldn't find that as funny as I do, but the image in my head is just like, it's just too perfect. Oh, I was thinking this specifically for your folks, Holly. Like, just for your family, not like at the old country buffet. That would probably be asking a little bit of trouble. Hive, are these birds that were once dinosaurs? The thought of anyone in my family commenting on my body makes... Okay. I retract that then. I thought it was going to be more of a funny button than clearly it was. So, that's on me. Support a good cause today, save the red pandas. Unless we step in, red pandas will turn into regular pandas. They need to eat yummy strawberries or they turn into regular pandas. That's why we're raising money, to get the pandas their strawberries. We need your support. We always support our pandas. No, like... Holly, this is not a thing that you need to say sorry about. This is something that I should have honestly put the dots together a little bit better myself, seeing as we've talked a lot about it. But you're all good. Like, yeah, no. That's the red panda lord. Kronos, how did you not know that? Did they not teach this to you in school? This is a fact of your life. Yes. Yes. Red pandas are not fish. And of course, if you were in school, you would just learn about fish. Where's my brain tonight? My brain meets her out of town. Also, wait, no. I thought birds were girls. I thought that was the thing, is that birds are girls. Fun fact, the panda in Panda to Panda was originally a red panda. Yo! And was there not enough strawberries involved? And therefore Poke evolved into a regular panda? Also, Ludo! How you doing? I only learned about sharks in school. I will get you all. Okay, no. Let me rephrase this in a way that would not bankrupt me. If I ever go to Australia, I will get you all the strawberries that you could eat. Mostly because if I got you all the strawberries that you could eat here, it would be so expensive. Strawberries are not cheap. I love Katamari, you love Katamari, we love Katamari, everybody loves Katamari. Mina daisuki Katamari damashi, Ankoru! No. Like, nothing fruit related is particularly cheap here. If the birds are women and tits and boobies are birds, are tits and boobies Schenectady for women? Isn't Schenectady a city in upstate New York? See, cause I've driven through it before, a couple of times at least. It's not a particularly fancy city. It's a city that exists. Oh, fudge! Alright, well, I guess we're down here then. I was looking for some money. I do remember where some of the rings are, so I am gonna make an effort to pick those up, because they get us lots of money. Shooby dooby dooby doo. I don't know if anybody's carrying a ring here, so this might be wasted effort. Sorry I went silent for a second. And I will peep the chat in a mo. Ah, fudge. Yo, the soundtrack is wall-to-wall bangers. Like, it's so good. And we're not tall enough to get the fudge. Oh yeah, we are. Cool. Also, it was such a mistake for me to start the cigarette. Because I can't put it out, and it's burning my fingers. As cigarettes do. There's our tree. And there's our money. But we can't pick up the treasure chest, unfortunately. I think we got most of the... Oh, slick. I think we got most of the small, expensive... Oh shit, we lost a diamond. Oh, fuck. God damn it. Well, lost that. Oh, there it is. Slick. Yo, 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 I need that diamond ring. Thank you. See, part of the problem in this level is, like, all the really expensive stuff is tiny. So it's really easy to lose. Can we get Johnson? Oh, you freak. It's second cousin. Oh, it's Odeon. Excuse me, it's not Johnson. What was I thinking? A figure of speech in which a part is made to represent the whole or vice versa, as in England lost by 6 wickets, meaning the English cricket team. It's also a play on words because it's a movie about a city where the main character creates a simulacra of the city as a Schenectady of life. Anyway, a Schenectady, as mentioned above, a figure of speech where a part represents the whole, all hands on deck, where hands here represents people, or the whole represents the part. Australia did well at the Eurovision this year. Yes? Does this answer our question if tits and boobies are Schenectadys? We wonder how many strawberries we could buy with this Katamari. Then again, we don't know anything about money. We say, what? $49,000? Pretending to be all surprised, but actually we're totally clueless. So is this a lot earnest fundraiser? Yo, $49,000 would completely change my life. Like, just completely. And therefore, back to my question. If birds are women and tits and boobies are birds, are tits and boobies Schenectadys of women? I'm willing to say yes. I can go with yes. I'm very cruisy in this fashion though. Oh god, I gotta like charge my phone. Oh shit, we got a marine fact. Cleaner fish are certain fish that specialize in assisting other species in various ways, such as removing dead skin, parasites, and infected tissue off their bodies. The assisted species are referred to as clients. I want, like, can I have some cleaner fish to clean my apartment? I would like that. That would help me out immensely. Venus, of course, it looks just like a golden apple. Shouldn't that be Eris then? Wait! Holly, for what? For real? Those drawings are classic. Reconciliation! The member who would have loved them was sick. That's shitty. I love them. Alright, we are at the 1 hour point, so I am gonna take a really quick break and get some orange juice down up me? I'm not sure. Get some orange juice up ya? I don't speak Awker, okay? I don't know what I want to say. I'm gonna wet my whistle with some orange juice. The Mimic is fabulous. Y'all gotta see the Mimic. It's got eyelashes, yo. It's so cute. But I will be back in roughly 5 minutes. It's super quick. And until then, I guess I'll just do that thing. Alright, we are back. I strongly support Transmimic Mimi. I declare her to be canon now to the channel. There's always been a Transmimic. Her name is Mimi. Isekai Mimic story. I'd be down for that. I feel like there was an Isekai story that like was actually straight up a trans narrative. I think that was maybe it was a webtoon. I feel like I read that like a little while after coming out. I don't know what R5F means. Chronos? And I don't believe the Isekai Vending Machine has gotten an anime adaptation yet, but I don't really follow anime. Roughly 5 minutes fresh. Dang. Yeah, we could run that. If anyone finds legit trans Isekai, tell me. I need to see it. You know, I'd love to see an Isekai that like actually ran with that idea. Because it seems like there's a bunch of Isekai that do gender swaps, but like they're not trans narratives. So it's like, isn't it wacky? Now the pro-tycoon has got tits. Like, yes, that's wacky. Os! Hirunda! How you doing? What's hot these days? King, I wish I knew. Origami cranes, 1,000 paper cranes. Sigh, how could you lie to us? Your Highness, you're so sexy. The Barbie movie used so much of a particular quality of pink in its production design that it caused a global shortage of a particular type of pink. Oh shit. King can be a funny dude. This year, it's not about biotechnology, no. It's about origami, we think. Closest I've seen is one where the protag is cursed and turns into a young girl, but insists on being gendered male, so he ends up transmasked. 1,000 paper cranes, that's the new killer app. They must have updated the dialogue. I don't think anybody was worried about the new killer app in 2009. Was that even a term in 2009? Like, were people using app as a term yet? We have friends too, but nobody major. Just love, peace, and a few other guys. What? Yes. I agree, Hive. I'm very much in that boat. I think they were, or at least around that time. Okay. So they might not have updated the dialogue then. Another banger incoming, by the way. And by incoming, I mean already here. Killer app was contemporaneous with PS3, unless I'm misremembering. Honestly, I would 100% rather watch the Barbie movie than the Nolan Vile movie. What's the Nolan Vile movie? Oh yes, yes, yes! I absolutely will. Thank you for reminding me, Holly, and you sleep well tonight? Sleep well and have a better day. Hopefully a day where your folks are being less pissy. Because they're just fucking pissy. Like chumps. I don't want to see a biopic about Oppenheimer. I want to see fucking Spider-Verse or Evil Dead Rise. And those aren't here, but you know what is here? Terrifier fucking 2? Why? 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 We can't fucking get Spider-Verse 2. We can't fucking get Evil Dead Rise, but we get Terrifier 2. Which is like how many years old now? Isn't that forever old already? Excuse me? Alice, I'm sorry, I just had a blue screen. Did you say that Nolan compared Oppenheimer, actual person Oppenheimer, to Batman? Why? What? Under what rubric? How does that? Why would you even say that? I mean, not you, not as in Alice. Why would you say that? You're just informing us. Why would Nolan say that? What weird worm has entered this man's brain? Oh, we are wasting so much time. Oh, I hate it. Stop going up there. You're obviously not big enough. Oh, we're not getting 1,000 cranes. Because no one's a hack with a particular aesthetic. I can't fucking read. Give me 2 seconds here. That makes a particular breed of film bro lose it. I mean, he's fine. He's like strictly fine, and he did like a slightly interesting thing with Joker that was unfortunately became a whole thing with Joker. And I really wish that he hadn't. I suppose Inception was pretty, but it was also still Inception, and was not nearly as clever as it would have liked to have been. And I don't think that's a particularly hot take. I think that's like the coldest of cold takes. Dunkirk is probably the best movie that he's made. I have not seen Dunkirk. Yo, where's the crane is going in the wrong direction. I'm not gonna get that present. Oh shit, I might. Oh, I got the present! Nice! It's the best match for his preoccupations. I said the word correctly! Yes! Wait, what? Wow! Why? Nolan, just quit when you're ahead. Now, is Tumblr gonna just give me Holly's post, or am I gonna have to search for it? Oh, hey, Ronald Reagan died today, and that's fabulous. I found the post. I am sending the post to y'all. Twitch, why did you cut like half my screen? Twitch, why did you do that? Twitch, what is your fucking problem? No, seriously, Twitch, like what did you do? Why did you do this? Twitch just shoved a black bar down at the bottom of my screen, and then like everything else is crammed up to the top, and I can't scroll to where it's supposed to be. So I'm gonna have to refresh the page, and it's gonna... I hate life. What is your fucking problem, Twitch? Honestly. Twitch sucks. Twitch sucks all the suck. Oh, you sent me this. I saw this before. I saw this when you sent this to me last time. It's a slapping game. This is a fucking lot. I don't know if any of y'all have seen the slapping game yet, but I will share that with you. It's a thing. Oh god, Twitch, just please fucking load. The Tumblr app had an update today. Do you think they fixed the app for screen reader users? It is the competitive slapping. It's pretty funny. I don't know if Tumblr fixed anything. It still says click for frogs for me, and I don't even know what the fuck that is. And I'm not clicking on it. Screen reader usage still borked. Go Tumblr. I wonder if they did they fix the reblog thing? Because I know people were pretty salty about that. Now she can see it from anywhere. I hope she gets better soon. Why does Tumblr have to get like all like wonky and sideways when I join? I don't think that's fair. I think that's kind of what the kids call bullshit. Wait, you sent me, Alice? Didn't you send me the video for the game? Because I looked at it and I put it in the chat. That's what came up as the top whisper. Okay, no, clearly, okay. Clearly I was clicking on the wrong thing. I think of any character I've dealt with, Oppenheimer is by far the most ambiguous and paradoxical. Which give... I have such a list of people that I would like to just hit with a brick someday, and that list goes, it just grows ever longer. Every day there's somebody new on that list. Nolan, you're come on down. You're the next contestant on the Price is Brick. Nolan says, I think of any character I've dealt with, Oppenheimer is by far the most ambiguous and paradoxical, which, given that I've made 3 Batman films, is saying a lot. This is a thing that this man apparently said with his own 2 lips. just said, people don't think before they say things with their mouths. The words that come out of their mouths. I think this is the speed rush. We can do this. I know my screen reader does still work with Tumblr because it reads everything in screen except the text in the body of the Tumblr post. So like tags, the tabs up top, all that gets read. The actual content people are sharing, invisible to screen readers. And I bet it's because of their switch to their new post format. Oh shit, it's the song. I didn't even notice that the post format changed. I am very, as the kids say, oblivious. Also, this is our wedding song. Well, this was wedding song for Honey Bunny and I. It's a banger. These frilled fucking lizards, I swear. Oh, present. Oh wait, we can't pick it up? Fuck you then. I didn't want your present. How do you like them apples? Oh shit, where'd it go? Yo, did the car just drive off? Oh yeah, there it is. Okay. I was gonna get kinda salty. I know I said I didn't want the present, but I clearly do. Absolutely fairly. Hi, that's pretty prime bullshit to have to deal with, so... It's as big as 2,652 octopus sushi. That's a lot of octopus sushi. I don't know that I need that many. Hiduna, I feel like if you're still in chat, I feel like a dozen things happened when you first came in, and I didn't get to ask if you were doing well recently, but I hope that you are doing well recently. Hope you've got some kind of new excitement going on. I gotta go to the embassy on Wednesday, and I'm kind of terrified about that, and I need to get to a Kinko's tomorrow. I gotta print up like a dozen copies of these forms I gotta fill out because I'm terrified I'm gonna make a mistake on one of them. Also, they're like, hey, we want you to like have these forms filled out before you get here, and I'm like, the forms are the whole reason that I need, like, filling out the forms is the whole reason that I need the appointment to get advice on how to best fill them out, so I feel like we're kind of at an impasse. I gave Helldivers... Oh shit, we got a camera. I gave Helldivers another go. I see why I didn't stick with it despite liking it. Wait, isn't Helldivers, like, hella old? Collect a lot to get a picture frame. You can take a selfie with a selfie from the Prince camera. I remember... Like, I got Helldivers for free, and I remember getting in touch with the company because, like, the game was in English, but not the Japanese version. The Japanese version was just in Japanese, and it was like, I didn't get why. So I was like, hey, is there like a missing language toggle that I don't know about? And they're just like, yeah, sorry, we can't really do anything about it. That was how it is for the Japanese release. They're really cool about it. Like, they were really nice about it. I was kind of surprised they got back in touch with me, but... Shadowbox with the Pro Boxer. That's not how that works. They're doing a sequel, and the original is still being played. That's kind of cool. And LBP is hella old. I mean, you're not wrong. LBP is hella old. Collect Fighting Spirit and seize victory. Become a brave king. I don't wanna. How about them apples? I don't fucking wanna. I'm gonna be a trans girl drag king? For just total gender fuckery? Wait! I wasn't not listening, you just went in. Okay, so here the deal is that we've got to collect fire, and if we collect enough fire, see, every time that we collect fire, we're punching this guy, and then when he has no health, then we win. Why are we doing this? I don't know. Because... aside from waking up way too late in the day, I don't think anything else is happening right now. I mean, that's kind of... well, wait. I mean, is it a problem that you woke up way too late? In which case, that kind of sucks. But if this was like, oh, my body just really needed extra sleep, I'm kind of glad that you got it. Katamari boss fight is real. Now that you mention it, like, yeah, that's exactly what this is. This is a Katamari boss fight. That's a big cow. Alice, I will repeat what you said in just a second, because it looks pretty important. Or at least, it looks like something I want to huzzah. Yo, we got this kid on the ropes. Alice says, well, actually, let me get back to the first step in that chain. This weekend I went to the local Pride March for the first time. It was a cool time, met a lot of cool people, but the organizers asked the city government to let them use the car roads to protest. The city government said yes, and when the march started, the police showed up and said we had no permission to march because the city government did not inform the police that we were allowed to use the car roads. We had to use the walking streets that were extremely narrow and tiny. That's fucking bullshit. Hiduna says, consistently waking up at 3 p.m. and consequently getting to sleep around 4 a.m. Not okay. Then I'm displeased to hear that. I was thinking this was more of a kind of uncommon, oh nice, you get to sleep in for once, but this is clearly not the case. Either the city government forgot to tell the police that we had the right to use the car roads, or they lied to the organizers that they were allowed. Given this extremely right-wing city government, I am 100% believing that this is done on purpose. Oh yeah, that sounds a lot like... a purposeful bullshit. That's enough for today. You still require more motivation, though. Use this and strive harder. I refused. You know, they make such a big deal of like King Reverie being like a thing in this game, to the extent that it's like We Love Katamari reroll plus Royal Reverie, and there's only like 5 levels for it. Now that's fine. It's not really a huge deal because they're 5 cute levels, but at the same time, it's kind of like you really didn't go all out, Bamco. Remember, skins in Overwatch are $20. Excuse me? I'm sorry, you said some words that I can't, I mean, I can totally believe, but I hate. A day before the march, we also had queerphobes replace half the posters announcing the protest was happening with Bible quotes, including a transphobe showing their genitals to a trans kid. What the fuck? Alice, though, what? A couple people were moving posters identified as members of the party currently governing the city. Car! Now! I'm no good. Ain't got the talent for Katamari, I guess. Tried the other day, couldn't roll up a thing. Come on, I gotta roll something now. Yeah, Alice, that's beyond a lot. That's at least 6 or 7 steps beyond a lot. And Hive, you're not wrong, and that's a lot of bullshit as well. Wait, what? Pokemon Untie has $60 skins? What does that even mean? Is that a serious thing or is that a jokey thing? Alrighty, let's roll up some cars. We're hot to roll up a car now. Alrighty, let's go. I'm so glad that LBP came out when it did. Like, prior to the real super explosion of paid DLC content and extra content like that, because I cannot imagine LBP coming out in this kind of environment and being as relatively gentle as it is. Honestly, I'm kind of surprised that Sumo hasn't done more with it. Like, trying to milk it. Well, but that's even the weirder thing, because, like, all the skins in Saba are all free. Like, Sumo had the perfect excuse to be like, oh yeah, hey, here's a skin for $10. They could have done that. They probably would have gotten a lot of kids to buy into it. I very rarely will give points to Sumo, but like I kind of do gotta give him that one. As far as I know, like when I started Saba, it was just like it was a whole chunk of free downloads. Unless they've added some new ones that since then that are paid for. Which it would be kind of late in the day. What was that game that Sumo's making now that drove you to despair? Texas Chainsaw Massacre? Aren't they doing it like a Dead by Daylight clone that's Texas Chainsaw? I mean, I don't know that it's a Dead by Daylight clone, but I know that they are making Texas Chainsaw, and that's like, you know, that's kind of fucked up. Although on the other hand, I gotta say that's maybe kind of perfect for what Texas Chainsaw has become, if not what it originally was. Because Texas Chainsaw nowadays is such a cash grab bullshit series. As much respect as I have for the original, and as wild as the second one is, like, I think that it's whatever story was they were trying to tell with that has been subsumed in the maw of let's cash grab. Everybody wants to be a chainsaw murderer, apparently. Terrifier came out in 2022, no shit. Like, I thought it was way older than that. Oh crap. Shit, we're off the path then. Oh god, I want the cousin though. Thank you. You just rolled up some weird long thing. Now, King, I think we need to talk about phrasing. Sorry if I'm a little bit focused here. This is one of those ones where I need to pay attention to. I think the time for phrasing is long past. I mean, you're not wrong. As much as I love Katamari Damacy, I do have to say that I kind of wish that it wasn't quite as It's a Small World After All as it is, because some of the representations of people in this game are kind of woofers. I don't know that I necessarily need to have Amaranth characters in full headdress. That feels kind of racist. Just, you know, kinda. Just gonna go out there. I will do a quick scroll through chat in mere moments. I gotta wreck this level though, is the thing. Oh, damn it. Not big enough for that yet. Lighthouse? Damn it. See, Hedonist is the only ones you need to pay for are the pre-order ones like the Death Stranding bub. Wait. There was a Death Stranding Saba costume? Cause that's kind of a lot. Oh my god, what? I mean, okay. I know, cause there was a Dead Space costume in LBP too, so that's not really that bad. And they did do the Heavy Rain costume set, so okay, but still it kind of feels like a lot. There are like 3 Terrifiers, because originally it was a short and an anthology. Oh, I didn't know that. The Dead by Daylight heads think the Chainsaw game is mid. Wait, did they already make the Texas Chainsaw game? Is it already out? The one of those that crowd is hyped for is the Killer Clowns one that's also coming out soon. Killer Clowns is, I mean, that's a fabulous movie. Hi says, I don't know, I think I am fine playing Street Fighter 6 and Strive and being bad at them and hanging out with little gay people inside my computer in GW2. I mean, yeah? I'm not gonna... not gonna tell you not to. Hive? They did have they had, not just a Dread costume, it was, wasn't it AD 2000? Killer Clowns is much better. I mean, apples and oranges, Alice. That's comparing apples and oranges, or if you will, tomatoes and tomatoes. Just Sam Porter Bridges with the BB. Okay. Wait. Actually, with the baby? The baby is a baby, right? That's the little jar. It's a baby in a jar, right? We've got an undead baby in a jar in an LVP game, because I feel some kind of ways about that. Oh my god, that's kind of a lot. Killer Tomatoes have the helicopter accidentally crashing and then writing them into the movie. Wait, isn't that the Twilight Zone movie? Isn't that the movie where John Landis killed somebody? Oh damn! Kronos, okay, Kronos, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Also, I wish that 2080 costume pack had some like the evil judges in it, because they had some great designs. Judge Mortis was like pretty badass. Judge Mortis was the one that had like the crow head, like the crow skull for a face. Dredd Anderson, Rogue Trooper Johnny Alpha, and the Hammerstein for 2080 pack. There was... What were the evil judges? You had Judge Death, Judge Fear, Judge Mortis, and there was... Wasn't there one more evil judge? I mean, the helicopter crashes, and entirely accidentally, it cuts to 2 characters who should have been in the helicopter lying in a field getting up and saying something along the lines of, "Did you see that? That tomato came out of nowhere!" Okay, though. Okay, Attack of the Killer Tomatoes is a totally trash movie. It is absolutely garbage, but that's like... That's some pretty good on-the-fly thinking, right there. I gotta give him that. That's thinking on your feet and taking the lemons that life has given you, and like doing something with them at least. Alright, let's check out the last of the Royal Reveries. That and the Gaze in the Fist of Fear, Gaze into the Fist of Dread. The Face of Fear and the Fist of Dread. Face off, yes. I kind of feel like that's like the big one that gets memed around. Lots of wheels. Wheels within wheels. If you need to get to sleep, like, 100%, feel no guilt, please get yourself some sleep. Have lovely, lovely dreams. We will be around on Thursday with more Katamari Damacy. All judges are evil, yes. Like, pretty canonically. But definitely Judge Roy Bean. Judge Roy Bean was a dick. Wasn't there another Judge Dredd movie that was not Sylvester Stallone that was halfway decent, or at least done by a director that knew how to make a movie? I was by the Ex Machina guy. Okay, so I was completely wrong. I mean, the Ex Machina guy might know how to make a movie, I'm not sure, but that's not... I was thinking that The Raid... The director of The Raid had done Dredd, and that's not... That's not right. The Dredd movie is good. Okay. Run. Just run. Get lots of tires. Run to the sunset until you collapse. Dad? What is your fucking problem? So basically this one is just, get as many tires as you can in 4 minutes. For some reason they've replaced the asphalt with, sand. And that's fine, really. I don't mind the palette swap. But otherwise, it's exactly the same as what we just did. It's kind of weird because, like, I don't know that I want or need more from Katamari Damacy than, like, what it is. But on the other hand, like, Bamco just doesn't do anything with these games. Like, it doesn't even try. It's like we've got the formula, and we're just gonna do the formula. That's just gonna be it. We hope you like it. Oh, Evelyn! Evelyn, did you drop in? I didn't... I'm kind of looking at the screen because I'm trying to roll things up. If I did not miss the chat with the blink and I missed it, and you were, in fact, have just dropped in, then welcome, as always. I hope that you're doing very well, that life is treating you kindly. Ain't giving you any more bullshit than you feel like you can deal with. And if it is giving you more bullshit than you feel like you deal with, I hope that you can hit it with a brick. Now, I know that tends to be my go-to answer to most problems, but honestly, most problems can be solved with a good bricking. Just popped in, hope everyone is doing well. Well, I'm doing pretty well now. Today's been like kind of a weird day, but not a bad day, and definitely has been nice since streaming. Streaming is always good for my mood, though. Oh my god, please stop hitting me. God, this... Fucking... At least our dad doesn't make fun of us. I mean, in the game. I mean, my dad doesn't really make fun of me anymore in real life, but... This is more specifically an in-game dad. I don't know why I keep on doing this stage, because it's like, it's a stage that's guaranteed to make you not look at chat. I mean, I know that it's an amazing stage, so that's probably the reason, but... Oh shit, we're not big enough for those cars yet. How could we be big enough for race cars and not big enough for, like, a fucking family car? Katamari, I think you need to work on scale. At least it's not non-Resident Evil, Street Fighter, Capcom IP. God, does, like, do they do anything with their IP, Hive? Does that mean punching your problems in Yakuza games is actually true to life? See, but, like, I wish. I need, like, existential concepts and psychological problems to embody themselves, to manifest physically so that I could hit them. I think that would make my life much better. Don't punch because that can hurt your hands. Use gloves, then punch. That's fair. Evelyn says I actually don't have really much to talk about. Started Slater's manga, and that's have been doing some IRL things, and that's about it. Evelyn, you ain't always gotta have anything big to talk about. Sometimes life is just like little stuff, and hopefully it's not shitting on you, and that's the best I hope for, honestly. Hive says Capcom did make decent EDF-like game where you fight dinosaurs instead of aliens and bugs, but then they went and made an exosuit that is vaguely racist and called it Witch Doctor. Wow! Hive, I hate that! What? Kronos, what you gotta do is you gotta remove your glove, and then... See, if I'm remembering the Bugs Bunny cartoons right, you remove your glove, and then you... Behind your back, you put a horseshoe in your glove, and then by laws of cartoon physics, the glove shape obscures the horseshoe. And then you slap a bitch with your glove with the horseshoe in it, and then you knock them out. That's how physics works in cartoons. I'm upset because it's a fun co-op dinosaur game where I found a support class I really like and am good at, and it ended up being a witch, and they did a racism. Okay, like, I don't... How do you... Where do the exosuits and witches fit in with the dinosaurs, and why do they need to... Why does it need to be racist? And then in true Bugs Bunny fashion, kiss them on the lips. I mean... You're not wrong, though. You want to give him a big smacker. Evelyn says, it's been quite rainy here, really severe weather on occasion, so nearby cities have been having tornadoes and tons of flooding. Been a bit lucky to avoid that for the most part. I'm glad that you are avoiding the flooding and the rains and the tornadoes. We are... I think we're in rainy season now. We've been getting some real bad rain like every other day, and it sucks. But then the in-between the rainy days have been super bright and sunny and hot, and I've already picked up a little bit of color, and I don't look quite so much like a corpse anymore. Judge Fire! Judge Fire! Hiduna, thank you for looking that up for me. But also, Judge Fire just seems like super mid. I'm gonna look up. I want to see some pictures, to see if they are as mid in real life as they are in my brain. Oh shit! They actually look pretty cool. Okay, okay. So they spent all their character gen points on like actual design, and then they got to the end and they were like, okay, I need 5 points for a cool name, and I just got the 1 left. So, I guess I'm Judge Fire now. Damn, that's like, no, actually this is, for what ought to be a pretty basic design, this looks pretty good. This goes hard. Looks better than Judge Fear. Judge Fear kind of looks like pants. Honestly, not a super big fan of Judge Fear's look. It's got the, like, ooh, I'm the Black Knight. Except my helmet is filled with darkness and eyeballs. And it's like, bitch, please. The most hilarious thing about the game is it takes you through a character creator and then it makes you use an exosuit that has its own personality. Not the Green Knight! Honestly, don't like this time of year. Texas summers are annoying. We've been having tons of wasps, hornets, and mosquitoes, and other things. Other things like snakes have started to appear and hang out outside. Well, clearly the adventuring party is looping back to your town after they've gone up like about 10 levels or so. So the whole like range of monsters that show up is gonna switch. You're probably gonna see some like palette swaps and resizes on some of the old basic mobs. It's an incredibly mid-name. I also have complete volumes 2 to 6, so I have great physical primary sources. I love that. One of the things that I definitely regret is maybe not precisely the word I want, but like the ways that my living situations have kind of forced me to cull my media library constantly, so I've got almost nothing left. Because even if I wasn't like rereading or re-listening to a lot of stuff, just having it as a physical archive for when I wanted to would have been nice. Like, I think of all the PS2 games that I sold when I was coming over here to Japan, and it's just like, fair number. We also had a little garden snake almost get into our place. Now, let me do a quick check. How are you with snakes before I say something like, oh, that's so cute though? Because you might not find that to be actually so cute. You have to open links in another browser? What the fuck? Snakes here are fairly dangerous, even small ones. Will you, like, Texas gets rattlers, doesn't it? Or is that more of, like, a New Mexico, Arizona thing? But garden snakes are not, they're not poisonous. They're just, like, they're just cute little snakes. My neighbor caught a really huge one. Scroll up. Oh, fudge. Oh, let me peep that. It's great to have old media, even if it's just going back through memory lane. It really is, Hidunda. Neighbor recently caught a really huge rattlesnake that appeared on their patio. Well, howdy. I hate that. Tumblr, not content with going from 2 billion to 3 million in value, are now content in capitalizing on Musk destroying Twitter by destroying Tumblr app faster. I hate it, Hive, I hate it. I can't be moving around to freaking new social media sites every weekend. I'm not doing this. And folks are like, you should go to co-host, you should go to Hive. I don't fucking want to. The Hive in that sentence was not you, Hive. That was the app Hive. I don't bother with social media platforms anymore. I mean, honestly, there's a part of me that says I should just make a Neo page or a Neopets page or whatever the fuck they're called. But I ain't got the time to be learning HTML and making my own fucking website. Even though I know legitimately that that's probably the thing I ought to do. I don't know what the new hitness is. Everybody's going back to like, what's the one that everybody's going to, like, that's all retro style old web pages? NeoCities? Like, it looks like the old GeoCities pages? And Angel Fire? And shit that was probably over and done before Evelyn was born? NeoCities, okay. Okay, so I was close. Neopets, I was thinking of May Leeds' album, My Dead Neopets. I don't know, I just like having a place where, like, I can get random art and information in an easily accessible format that's vaguely on my interests, and that I can put my LBP updates. I mean, if you think about it, Alice, we're still using IRC right here, right now. We are on Merc. Like, Twitch is just a hopped up Merc with a video player. Wait, what's the IERC? Or is that just a mistyping? Oh. Is there an issue with IRC? No, you're good. You're all good. I kind of figured that there was at least a good chance that it was mistyped. I haven't used IRC in a long time now, but that was the 98 Jam. When I was in uni, that's how I met all my friends, on #Mulks. Hive, you're not wrong. I would love to see forums and fan sites come back. I understand why the internet is the way that it is now, and I understand that that's not entirely, although it is largely the fault of greedy ass motherfuckers, but I do kinda wish that we were still having the kind of forums and personal web pages and things like that. it's so wild to me, not in a really a bad way or anything, but just that, like, the internet as a thing has been around long enough that, like, my early experience of the early internet is actually, like, over and done before some people are born. Like, I feel like just from a sociological perspective, the kind of, I don't know, compression on that culture is a whole thing. I should make a news page at some point and flood it with nonsense. Like, I mean, honestly, it would be cool to do, but, like, it comes back to the even kind of, like, simple stuff, the amount of just what you have to do to make it work, and then kind of keep it updated so that it's continuing to work and it doesn't look like garbage. It's just like, it's more energy input than I have to give, and I kind of feel like a lot of people are in the same place. Oh my god, Evelyn! Make a website yourself using today's sponsor, Square. Ah, like, I go back and forth sometimes about how I feel about, like, what I do and how the channel has grown and, like, where we are vis-a-vis the size of the kind of creative ecosystem that is, like, YouTube and streaming. But I am so glad that we've never even approached big enough to get sponsorships. Isn't old browsers looking like garbage kind of the charm? I mean, yeah, like, people are going back to it in a retro sense, and, like, I think just like with pixel art, that you can use those styles to make something that is visually interesting and visually appealing, but that itself takes, like, a certain amount of skill. And, like, those old web pages, they did look like shit. Like, that might be charming, but, like, they looked like garbage, and I can totally understand people being like, want something that doesn't look like garbage, and then saying, like, well, to not make it look like garbage, I need to put in all of this effort for what's basically a fan site. Oh, here's this Facebook, and they basically do all this shit for me, and they go over to Facebook, or, you know, whatever fills that role for them. So, like, I see why that happened, but when Risa gets a scam sponsorship, we'll know she's entered the big leagues. Don't forget us when you're super popular. I don't want to be super popular. Like, straight up don't want to be super popular. I don't want to deal with sponsorships. Like, although, like, it would be super funny to have, like, a Raid Shadow Legends sponsorship to turn down. Every now and then I'll watch, like, a channel, and be out of nowhere they'll do, like, a Raid Shadow Legends, like, advert, and I'll keep thinking that it's a bit, and it's like, no, this is, like, a serious advertisement for Raid Shadow Legends in the middle of this Silent Hill retrospective. And it's like, what, for real? For fucking real? Wait, we got a raid? Yo! Hello, raiders! We were just talking about Raid Shadow Legends! I don't know who raided us, but it is a pleasure to see all of you. I hope that you're doing very, very well. I hope that life is... Oh, Celestria N. Celestria N, thank you so much for raiding us. I hope that you're all doing well. I hope that life is treating you kindly. We are here for the remainder of the hour. Yes, we're here. I should actually. It's like we summoned. It's like we summoned. It's raiding time. Wanted to find it. Well, you certainly did. You absolutely found a queer as fuck LGBTQ Katamari stream. Coming at you from Tokyo, Japan. Although I'm not Japanese, I'm just living here. Happy Pride to all of you. My name is Rizko. I am oh my god, I had to think for a second. I'm a 44-year-old maggot white trans woman from the United States, living here in Japan, being here for almost 20 years now. And I do love Katamari. This is one of my earlier memories from when I first came here to Japan. It was super wild to see a game that was reflective of the environment that I lived in. I don't think I'd experienced something like that before. We played If Found. It's a great game about coming out. It was very emotional. Oh, crumbs! Let me put that in... I don't know why I said oh crumbs. That's like completely opposite the feeling that I had. If Found. Let me put that in the Google so I can check it after stream. Maggot White, she says. She does swallow the T at the end of maggot sometimes. Oh! Wait, did it sound different? Sorry about that! Yeah, but sometimes my accent does swallow the T's. Oh god, it probably sounds like MAGA White. Oh my god, okay, that'd be very different. We're definitely not that. We're definitely not that. I'm Australia, no one knows what I'm saying. Like, that's... I was gonna say that's a mood, but... I mean, it is definitely a mood. Nobody understands what I'm saying, but it's just because my Japanese is not very good. King, good ending, let's go! We do have some awkers in the chat. Hive here is from the Awk. I don't know if Floppable is still in chat, but she's from the Awk. And Holly is from the Awk as well. So we do have some, we've got some representation of the Southern Hemisphere. Well, I mean, New Zealand is also Southern Hemisphere, so that is true. Babu. Oh, it's the baby. I don't want to do the baby. We could do... Have we done cow yet? We haven't done cow yet. It's a lot of fun, Evelyn. Like... I'm trying to think of just, like, how to put it. It's... hectically relaxing? Slightly stressful sometimes, but not overly so. It's very Japanese. Like, not in the sense that, like, oh, this is weird and wacky, although it is extremely weird and wacky, but it's like, a lot of the visual cues and signifiers and the way that environments are set up is extremely Japanese, and I really appreciated that. I think any of the games would be like a good starting point because they're all pretty much the same. Katamari Damacy Reroll is the remaster of the original game. This is the remaster of the second game. The third game for PlayStation was called Katamari Forever. Releases Katamari Tribute here in Japan. And it's mostly a recap with like a couple of new environments. Although the new environments are really good. Now this is the cowbear level. It sucks. The level ends if we touch any cows or any bears. We want to try to get the biggest one. Soup! Yo! Soup, it is lovely to see you. Hope you're doing super well. Happy Pride if you celebrate it. If you don't have to say yay or nay. No one is forced out themselves in my chat, but hopefully life is treating you well. See, the thing is that I noticed in your YouTube icon that you put in the progress pride flag, and I was like, aww, I love that. I smiled. It was a big old smile when I noticed. The cow levels are so frustrating. Oh my god. Celestra, they are, like, a lot. Now, one really nice thing, I don't know... Celestra, have you played this one yet? Like, have you played the reroll version yet? Because for reroll, you don't have to complete the encyclopedia to get the platinum. So you don't actually have to get Cowbear. It's a much more forgiving I can talk. I can super talk. It's a much more forgiving platinum than either Katamari Forever or Katamari Reroll, because both of those require 100% on the encyclopedias. I'm trying to save money, but hopefully I'll be able to get it soon. I hope you can. I've had a really good time with it. It's been a extremely nice trip down memory lane. I'm cishet as far as I know, but I thought it'd be a nice little thing to do for June, and it also pisses off any conservatives that happen to sub to the library. There you go. We do appreciate it. I had like extra words there, and I lost them. Let me see how to... XD lock. Is it okay if I just call you Lock, just to keep it easier on me for reading? But, welcome to the stream. It is a pleasure to have you here. I hope that life is treating you very well. Hope that it's not giving you any... Oh, it's a bear. Oh, but we're not big enough to pick it up. Good. I hope life is not giving you any more bullshit than you feel like you can deal with at the moment. You have come in at the final half hour of our stream, but you are welcome to stay for as long as you can. Wait. I mean, yes, you are welcome to stay as long as you can, but I think that's better phrased as you're welcome to stay for as long as you'd like. I literally have nothing to do... Oh my god, that sounds really nice. I mean, as long as that having nothing to do doesn't preclude you having food to eat. I hope this isn't like you're unemployed for a month. Regrettably, the stream was... I mean... Kronos... My max time for streaming, I think, is maybe 5 hours, and that's like pushing it. Gotta chat. Your vibes are great. Thank you so much. Be back for another stream. Well, we stream on Mondays, Thursdays, Fridays at 8 p.m. GMT plus 9. Fridays are generally a dedicated LBP stream. And then Mondays are either whatever long-form game that we're currently doing or some random roguelikes. Damn it! I saw that bear as soon as we picked it up. But it was lovely to have you here. I hope that you rest really well, and I hope that we see you again in the future. Now, I did miss something from Hive, so I'm gonna... I feel bad for Risu if she had to stream for a month. That sounds like it'd be terrible and really exhausting. Maybe a week straight would be better. Oh my god, I would die! I would die! I would die so much! I couldn't do a week. Like, I couldn't. Also, just to double back, like, just for like a quick mo. Soup, I love the fact that you put, I'm cishet, parentheses, as far as I know, because I thought I was cishet until I was 40 years old, so sometimes it's good to leave the parentheses in there. That's not making any claims towards your future, but sometimes you just don't know. Sometimes it's surprise. And yes, thank you Hirunda for catching. 2013 me was sure as far as I know about it too. I mean, I knew I was weird, but like when I was a kid, I don't know if I told this story. When I was a kid, like, so I knew that something was off, and I had like absolutely no context for anything like outside the general umbrella of like quote unquote normal, or at least what a kid would deem as normal at that time, which would, you know, just be cishet, aside from gay, right? Like, even the concept of lesbians, like, it took a while to be like, oh, well, so guys can like each other, so therefore, clearly, yes, girls can like each other. You would think, like, both of those ideas would, like, exist simultaneously, but they did not in my mind. So I knew I was weird. I knew that guys liking each other was a thing, and that was super weird. Like, again, thinking, you know, as a 13-year-old kid, or maybe younger. So I tried to kiss my best friend, and who was a lad, which was like super uncomfortable for both of us, and it wasn't the thing that tripped my trigger, and so I figured, you know, it was just like, well, okay, so I tried that. That didn't turn out to be my thing. That's the only other option besides normal, so I must be cishet. Oops. It's just before uni. Okay. Gotcha. Absolutely the same. It didn't exist in my mind. Like, yeah, it's kind of like weird where and when information kind of filters in to your brain. Because I knew, like, really young, or at least, like, elementary school young, that even though I didn't really have a concept for it, that boys were not supposed to like boys. Like, because that was, you know, play yard stuff. So, like, clearly I knew that as a concept, but where I learned that concept from, like, that was a possibility, I couldn't tell you. I know where I first saw girls liking girls being a thing, and that was Ninja High School. Honestly. And I thought that was so neat that I actually wrote the creator, and I was like, I had to look up, they're lesbians. I think it's really cool that you put lesbians in your comic book. I was very young. And by very young, I mean, like, probably high school. I haven't thought about that in a long time. It's a terrible comic, too. Like, and that's, like, a whole terrible section, too. So, like, it was not the rep that probably we needed. I mean, I once mailed a sword design to a video game studio thinking it'd make it into a game. I mean, stranger things have happened. Wait, have they? I feel like stranger things have happened. Back when Tumblr was good, I remember a post railing against the whole thing about hiding words from kids due to things like ableism or transphobia, and how it's not that they're turning kids gay or making them autistic, etc., and that, like, the words we had for ourselves before discovering these new terms was broken. That's a whole fucking mood. I was just, having grown up in a completely different way, for me, it was knowing both gay and bi existed, and I thought it was normal, but I always knew something was just off, but I didn't know quite exactly what until quite some years later. See, like, there was no when I was a kid, there was just, like, in my surroundings, like in the environment, in the media environment that I existed at that time, like trans was not a fucking thing. Like it was not a thing that was talked about. It wasn't even until like I feel like high school maybe that I saw a few characters as jokes about it in TV shows. Like there's a whole bit in Night Court where Dan Fielding, who is like super lech, sleeps with everything with 2 legs. Well, sleeps with every woman with 2 legs, but like an old high school friend of his was a trans woman, and that was like the bit for the show, for that episode. And then Silence of the Lambs came along, and that was for like your first experience of like trans people as a narrative. Silence of the Lambs is not where you want to fucking start. Gonna go be heading to bed, hoping that trying to sleep early helps. I hope it does, Hidunda. I really, really hope that you get some extra sleep. The whole going to sleep at 4 a.m., waking up at 3 o'clock, I can completely see how that would fuck you up. When I was a kid, I wasn't in a Western country until junior high. That's gotta be like a whole different set of reference to deal with as well. Yeah. Oh, I want to catch what Soup said. Hold on a second. Soup said, yeah, because for me there was of course het, and then there's gay, as in 2 men. Trans exclusively meant things I don't want to repeat here, so like bi and les didn't exist at all for me until I was like 14 or something. And it's like, that's, yeah. Because like, gay existed as a concept because it was an insult. Because it was a thing to shit on people for. And if you were thinking that you were a guy, that was the insult that you were going to be dealing with. I have returned with rice and roasted seaweed. That sounds lovely, and quite possibly delightful. Honestly, I didn't know trans existed until 3 to 4 years ago. I mean, I don't know when the wider conversation about it kind of started. So I do kind of feel like that's not understandable. And it's one of the reasons why I want to be so openly myself in my spaces, is that like, it would have helped me a lot if I had even a little bit of this conversation when I was much, much younger. Because growing up not understanding it as a concept, not understanding how it applied to my situation, and just, like Hive said, the only word that you know is like, well, you're fucked up, or you're broken, and you don't know why. It's like, that's a lot to deal with, and I dealt with it for, well, like, things started going bad for me in a mental health sense probably around the time that I was 13, and I didn't figure my shit out until I was 40, so that was a long time to kind of live in ignorance. So the way I see it, like, if this can be a space where people can just, like, know that trans people exist, and that we're pretty normal, for the most part. Like, weird, yeah, but, like, weird as people, not weird because we're trans. And then maybe they won't have to deal with that for 30 years? Like, yeah, I'll pretty much take that as a win for me. Carlos says the concept generally confused me at the time, but was nonetheless fine with me. And I love to hear that. Like, that makes me super happy to hear. You don't know how worried I was when I, like, figured my stuff out and came out, that, like, all the folks that I had met would just disappear. Like, it was a legitimate concern. And the fact that that largely didn't happen, like, that means so fucking much. The entry for trans in Hitchhiker's Guide would probably read mostly normal. Wanna know what I was doing when I was watching a YouTube video? I mean, yes? If you say, like, looking up what trans means, I'm gonna be so touched. I'm glad I figured it out too, Hive. Like... That's a Poggers moment! Oh my god! I got a Poggers moment from Kronos! I didn't actually see the coming out video. It was, I mean, it was earnest. It was very earnest. I'm not embarrassed about it, but, like, it's gonna stay in my hard drive. It was very raw. It was. I feel like I talked about a lot of stuff in that video. Maybe not everything needed to be talked about. Gotta start somewhere. You do. You absolutely do. I'm glad I made the video, and it was like... It made a lot of sense to me to make, just because I'm lazy. I wasn't gonna be emailing, like, 1,500 people. And by 1,500 people, I mean, like, maybe the 12 people that I knew. I was like, well, I'll just make a video and everybody can fucking see it, and then I won't have to do this again. I'll never have to come out again because I made a video, damn it! That's funny. That's so funny. I watched it and I hoped it would be a new leaf for me. 12 people, so it's a lot of emails to write. Like, honestly though, it is. And honestly, like, look, it's been hard. Not gonna lie, but, like, being trans hasn't been what's made things hard. Being trans has made everything else so much easier. Just in the sense that, like, okay, I understand this. It's still not easy, but, like, it's shit that I can grapple with. And how to put it? It's a point of stability that I understand about myself, and I really, really needed that. Because I, like, really super didn't have that. One email is a lot to write. I can't remember the last time I talked to a person I wasn't obligated to listen to. I mean, you do come here 3 times a week, Kronos. I know that you're a mod and everything, but, like, you're not obligated to be a mod. What I mean to say is, I think you can give yourself more credit than sometimes that you do. You are not obligated! I am, and without a doubt, deeply touched that y'all show up. It means a lot, but like, I don't want you to think this is your job. I just remember having took a break from YouTube for something, probably got really busy, and boom, channel vanished. And I thought, damn, wonder what happened, but I didn't know about any socials, and I didn't think to look and see. That's fair. Like, that was a thing that I worried a little bit about, but the channel needed to go. Once I had my name sorted, it was like, yeah. It was a joke! Oh god, oh good, thank you. I can't always tell, Hive, that's not your fault. That's a total misread on my part. Wait, did Twitch eat your post, Alice? Twitch is being weird tonight. Like, more so than usual. Also, this is, it's kind of the last level, but not exactly, Kronos. Like, this isn't the last stream of Katamari. There's the space level after this. And there's all the different versions of the levels that we're gonna do. Like the timed version, the eternal versions. I don't know if I'm gonna get platinum on stream on this file. Like, I will get platinum on this file because it's an easy platinum to get, but I don't know if I'll do it on stream. But I would like to try because that would mean getting... There's one level that you can't get unless you get all of the cousins. Although honestly, it's kind of a bullshit level. But we'll have a number of more Katamari streams. I'm figuring at least 2 more, unless I do busy work off stream, which I'm probably not going to do. It was finding Musical Waffles when looking up at LVP videos and noticing a lot of the content was familiar, and I was quickly able to... hold on a second. I was quickly able to connect the dots. Yes! That makes me, like, super happy, Evelyn. I'm, like, really happy that you ended up showing up back here. Before the stream ends, I wanted to ask, you mentioned a level called the Stress in the Ocean on stream before. Do you want to be credited suggesting it? I mean, Kronos, you did suggest it, though. You deserve the creds. It's a great level. Also, I don't know if you would want to do this for your archive, but the level was made copyable, because the creator wanted people to see how it was made. Oh, I should quick check to see who the original creator was and send you the name. But if you wanted to, like, put it in crate mode, and you could take a look at the guts, that would be an option for you as well. But I will need to look up on LBP who the original creator was, and I can put that in Discord for you. I showed up several years older, almost completely different person, but that was... but it's like that sometimes, so it's very awesome to rediscover you and be able to pop in and be able to joke about my really bad old LVP levels. I like your old levels. I'm not gonna throw any shade on him. Claire! Yo, how you doing? Oh, that's super fair. Like... I was more pointing out that it was an option. I mean, Kronos, I did like a simple platformer. There's a reason that I started the Archive series off with that one. I mean, that question mark is a classic. Best question mark in LBP. Well, I mean, it could be best and ugliest. There are very few things from the old VODs that I wish I had, but I so wish I had, like, a clip of the original reaction to that question mark. Because I want to know how rude I inadvertently was. Because the fact that it's stuck with you this long, I feel like I must have been really fucking rude. Oh my god, like, I feel like I did a trauma. The question mark is a matter of stream lore. This is true. I hate how when you get like super big in this game, you can't hardly do the dash anymore, and it's like the dash isn't even all that useful most times, but sometimes you get, like, in this level you get some pretty big empty spaces, and it's like, I'd love to be able to dash across them. Talking about LVP, old LVP levels is a very personal matter, and it's like being reminded of something you tried to forget. Yeah. Oh, question mark is, it's called a simple platformer. And it is a Kronos 453 jam. It's actually, and no joke, is a very, very good level. Like, it is a very well put together level. It is exactly what it says on the tin. It is a simple platformer, but it's quite enjoyable. Does not overstay its welcome. Keeps the momentum moving pretty solidly throughout the level. To paraphrase just for you, I have to say that is probably the ugliest question mark I've seen. Oh my god! Oh dang! Okay, yeah, that was pretty shitty of me. That was a lot. Let me quick peep. I missed a couple of things because chat did get busy for a second. Okay, we got the Katamari. I saw that part. I think I've seen all that. Oh crap! I missed Jelly Beans leaving. Dang it! Did I say goodbye to Jelly Beans? I hope I did. This would have been Claire. This would have been on the old channel. It was either YouTube days or it was the old name on Twitch. Wait, did we move over to Twitch past coming out? It must have been on YouTube days then. Because it was in the before. Like, I know it was in the before. I think your first Twitch stream was Risk of Rain 2, so around 2020 or 2021. Okay. I remember that we came over to Twitch because we had that like one really gross dude who popped up like in a Gungeon stream, and that's when I found out that I couldn't actually ban anyone from the chat. I could only put them on timeout, and I was like, well, that's not gonna work. That's not cool. These cutscenes are great. When was the time that Risk came out originally? I'm trying to figure out a timeline of what I could have been up to at that time. I made the coming out video on the 25th of June. I probably came to a final decision maybe the first or second week of June. I know there was a bit of a gap between me saying to myself like, oh yeah, this is totally a thing, and actually making the video. And so that would have been 2019, because I quit my job at Nova in April of 2019, and I basically walked for 2 months straight just figuring my shit out. I remember being really excited that it was June. I was like, oh, I figured my shit out in time for Pride. Isn't that lucky? The partial joke here is that Japan does what little Pride celebrations they do in April. So, and then the year after that was COVID, so, you know. I've never really had like a big Pride thing. We have the one Pride event, but like, honestly, it sucks. The last one was like, Pride called the cops on a protester. Like the Pride, like, fest parade organizers called the cops on a protester. It was just like, fuck. So we kind of decided just not gonna do it. June 2019. Yeah, I know what it's up to. That was just like over a week before I originally quit LBP, and I had some stuff going on. I had some stuff going on around the time. I know that we moved the channel over in... well, I started using my new name in July, and I don't remember exactly when we moved the channel over, but if you look at like the old videos, my old playlists, like a lot of the videos are marked migration because they were on the old channel, but they were after I started using my own name. So I brought those over to the new channel. And then everything that was under my dead name or under the old handle, that all got junked. Well, except for the stuff that's on my hard drive, but like that's never, we're never publishing that again. I just keep that mostly for reference anymore. But shockingly, we are at the 3-hour point. Now, as Kronos did mention, that was like quote-unquote the last level of We Love Katamari Damacy, in the sense of that's the one where you make the biggest Katamari. There's still a bunch of levels that we haven't done at all. There's still a bunch of levels where excuse me, sorry about the burping. We haven't done like the extra versions or the... Oh my god, hiccups suck. The extra versions or the extra stages, so there'll still be at least like 1 or 2 more Katamari streams. Don't know if we'll get the plat, but we'll see all the content. Basically, we might not see the cousins level, just depending on how much of a pain in the ass it is to get all the cousins. Because like to get all the cousins, one of the things that we have to do is to do that stage that we just did on 4 separate occasions, and it's like a 20-minute stage, so like it's kind of a lot. But we'll figure out how we're gonna deal with that. Yeah. So this was a very nice stream. I had a good time. The embassy visit is going to be on Wednesday, so I should have some kind of news. I don't know what shape that news will take, but I should have some kind of news about like gender marker changes, and who knows, maybe name changes, if that's possible to do from here, on the Thursday stream. Got our fingers crossed. It's very terrifying, but I do need to get the passport renewed, like regardless of what information gets to be changed. So it's gonna have to happen anyways, but hopefully we'll have a good story for Thursday's stream. And if not a good story, at least an interesting story. But I have talked way too much. As I always ask, and yes, a special thank you to any raiders who did drop by. I need to get my passport renewed because it's cancelled, and there were some laws that were changed about changing your gender marker on your passport for the US to make it easier. And I need to inquire about changes of name, if that's a thing that's possible. So, like, fingers crossed, toes crossed. But a special thank you to any of the raiders who did decide to stick around, or who were able to stick around. It was lovely having you. You're always welcome to drop back anytime. And to everybody, as I always ask, please do be taking care of your meat soup. Get yourself all the liquids that you need. Try to eat at least 1 meal a day. If you got medications, try to take those medications as close to schedule as possible. But most importantly, please remember that you have touched people's lives. You've made an impact on people. You've made an impact on me. I can't express how much I appreciate that. And we're rooting for you. We want you to have the best life that you can. We want you to find joy and safety and happiness, because you don't need to deserve it, but you do deserve it. So I damn well hope that you get it. But from me, Risco, here in Tokyo, to all of you there, oh, I can't talk! All of you out there, wherever you may happen to be, thank you, arigato, sayonara, see you, and ciao.